Good evening, everyone. We will begin the evening service of the World Messianic Church of America Miroku Association headquarters, expressing our gratitude to God and Meishu-sama for the permission and protection granted us while participating today in God's divine plan of constructing a paradise on this earth. Amatsu-Norito and Miroku Prayer, please stand. Taka amagara ni gamzumarimasu. Kamuro ni kamuro mino mikoto mochite. Sumeni oya kamu izanagi no mikoto. Tsukushi no imuka no tachi hana no. Odo no ahagi harani misogi harai tamo. Toki ni narimaseru arai dono kami tachi moro moro no magagoto tsumi kegare o arai tamae kiyome tamae tomao sugoto no yoshio Amatsu kami kunitsu kami aoyorozu no kami tachi tomo ni ame no fuchi koma no mi furitatete kiko shimese to kashikomi mo maosu Miroku o mikami mamori tamae saki hae tamae Miroku o mikami mamori tamae saki hae tamae Oshie miyoya nushi no kami mamori tamae saki hae tamae Oshie miyoya nushi no kami mamori tamae saki hae tamae Kam nagara tamashi haemase. Kam nagara tamashi haemase. Great God of light, creator and giver of all life, in accordance with your divine will, the long age of night draws to an end. Your radiant divine light, shining ever more brilliantly, awakens the dawn of the glorious age of light, a time long awaited by all humanity. We thank you for guiding us to your divine plan, and for the privilege of channeling and receiving Johrei. May our spirits and bodies be illuminated and purified, as we live your truths given to us by Meishu-sama. Make us pure and effective instruments of your divine light, so that we may serve you and all those with whom we come in contact. May paradise on earth be realized with health, peace, and prosperity, a reality in our lives. Great God of light, bless and protect us. Radiate our souls with your divine light, so that we may truly become instruments of your great plan. Please be seated. We will now receive group Johrei.
May God and Meishu-sama bless you.
Johrei is now concluded. Let us now listen to the teachings of Meishu-sama. Soul polishing. It appears that God allows the dark forces to oppose us, much like the polishing stones of our souls, so that we may be strengthened and purified. Polish your soul, purify your mind and heart in order to do your best to serve in God's plan to save the world. As a servant of God, purify the hearts and minds of others and cleanse the world of all its impurities. If things don't seem to turn out for the best, it means you still have a substantial amount of clouds. The essence of our spiritual practice is to remove these clouds joyously, instead of removing them laboriously through suffering and difficult training. This can be done by helping and serving others. If you do so, their gratitude comes to you constantly in the form of light, and your soul is purified. Either process, helping, serving, and giving joy to others, or asceticism and rigorous training, will produce the same result, the purification of your soul. In order to be able to help others, you have to read and understand our teachings. Through our teachings, you gain a deeper understanding of spiritual truth, and thus your soul will also be cleansed and purified. As your understanding becomes deeper, your Johrei becomes stronger. In this way, while helping and giving joy to others, you can raise your own spiritual level as well.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining the Miroku Association headquarters evening service. And thank you for your regular prayers towards world peace, the victims of wars, natural disasters, as well as man-made disasters and accidents. This evening, the faith experience I want to share with you is from Vera Lúcia Carrada, which is from Londrina, Paraná, Brazil. Vera Lúcia graduated in nursing February of 2022. At the time, she was working only part-time, and her salary was not enough to cover bills, food, transportation, and other expenses. As a result, she accumulated several debts and lived in constant worry and distress. She was introduced to our church in 2023 through her boyfriend. At the time, she was working as a staff nurse at a hospital, but professional frustration and financial difficulties persisted. In July of that year, she went to the church for the first time and felt very well. She began attending regularly and felt renewed each time she received Johrei. She went to the Johrei Center twice a week, received an average of 3 Johrei sessions each visit, dedicated herself to cleaning, offered gratitude offerings, and also received Johrei from her boyfriend at home. She felt increasingly relieved and in approximately 1 month felt light and enthusiastic. Because of this transformation, she decided to become a Johrei member. She took the membership course and received the Ohikari Sacred Focal Point in November of 2023. 3 days later, she was invited to take a position of management at the hospital where she worked. She was thrilled. She now goes to the Johrei Center at least once a week, dedicates herself to channeling Johrei and to cleaning, regularly offers gratitude donations, attends online services, and channels Johrei at home. She came to understand that our practice of faith allow people to achieve everything they desire. Her Her financial situation has stabilized. Currently, she's even able to help her parents financially. Vera expresses her deep gratitude to God and Meishu-sama, to her ancestors, and especially to her boyfriend, who led her to the path of salvation. She commits to introduce Johrei in our church to others so that they may build paradise in their lives. Thank you very much for attending this evening service and listening to this inspiring faith experience. I wish you all a wonderful week.
This brings to a conclusion our evening service. Thank you everyone for joining us and have a blessed evening.